Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is KW, the Blue Collar Worker, back at it with a new video. But before I get started, I just want to say hi to everybody. I hope everybody's doing good on this Tuesday morning. It's beautiful outside in Chicago. Just got back from doing my hour workout. You know, it felt great. You know, I try to ride for about an hour, and then I go up to the forest preserve around the house and do stairs and hills and push-ups and jump rope, you name it, crunches. I try to get it in. And after I do that, then I start my day. So today's video is going to be, why is it people tend to find joy in other people's miseries? That's crazy, right? Why would anybody find joy in other people's miseries? Now, if you think about it, when you look at the news, right? What do they have? They have like maybe 20 minutes of bad news, 5 minutes of sports, another 3 minutes of the weather, and then they have maybe 2 minutes of somebody that did something good. Why is that? You know, shouldn't that be the other way around? Shouldn't it be that it should be like 20 minutes of people doing good things and maybe a couple of minutes of people that did bad things? It could, right? But the only problem is they probably wouldn't get the ratings because people tune in, believe it or not, for bad news. Look at this show. It comes on, I forget what channel it comes on, but it's called 90 Day, where the couples have 90 days to get married. Well, they had this one couple on there that got along well, did a lot of lovey-dovey things to each other, and they was just a good couple working together. Guess what? They didn't last long on that show. The ones that last long on the show is the ones that's arguing, fighting, cheating, and doing all the things that you wouldn't expect a couple to do if they're about to get married. Look at, I'm going back now, look at Jerry Springer's show. Now, the show started out good. I don't watch that, you know, but I remember when it used to come on, and it one year it like beat Oprah Winfrey in ratings. And it's like all they was doing was fighting on that show. And it got so bad, the people that's all it was. People just tuned in to that negativity. It's just like in the real world. I remember a few years back, you know, I was dibbling and dabbling in real estate, right? And it's like, you know, I was actually doing pretty good. And the people that I would share my good fortune with didn't seem excited for me. You know, yeah, right, yeah, sure. But the minute when the economy crashed and tenants couldn't pay and I started falling behind on my bills and started about to lose everything, you know, I got a different reaction from the people. When I told them that news, it was like, oh yeah! You know, they wanted to hear all about it. You know, they would spend all the time in the world listening to what? My bad news. When I had good news, it was an afterthought. Nobody wanted to listen to that. But the minute I started like falling on hard times, filing for a bankruptcy and all that, people tuned in. That's crazy. You know, I got, you know, friends and associates. It's like sometimes they can't even hold it in. They be so elated about my misfortunes. Why is that? Shouldn't people be happy for you? Shouldn't they be like, oh, you know what? I got a lot of empathy for you. You know, I feel bad. Is there anything I can do? But, you know, people be, they be cracking up. They be like jumping for joy. And, you know, I don't let it bother me personally, you know, because, you know, I laugh with them to keep from crying, you know. But it just amazes me how people find joy in other people's misery. That's crazy. But hopefully there's good people like yourself out there that does have empathy for people that go through hard times, and instead of celebrating their misfortunes, they lending a helping hand to say, hey, what can I do? What can I do to help you? Whether it's giving you a reference for a new job or giving you a couple of dollars to hold you over, whatever, you feel you can do in your heart that wouldn't hurt you in the long run. That's the way it should be. But that's not the way the world works. So this is just a brief video. I just got back from exercise and finna fix myself something to eat and then get busy. I got a lot of things to do today. But again, this is KW, the blue collar worker, back at it with a new video. And don't you be one of those people to find joy in someone else's misery. Take care, guys. See you in my next video.